I got club seats. My buddy, I had bought a ticket, and I was just gonna do like the standing room thing, but my buddy hit me up. He's like, "Hey, I got club seats if you want to go." I was like, "Yeah,
sure.
I do. Let's do it."
All right. Well, it's the Guardians and Kirby Puckett and the Minnesota Twins. That's going to be an exciting game.
No, those not the players.
Does he play for them still?
No,
It's Kirby Bucket.
he's dead.
Is it Rod Carew? Is Kirby Puckett dead?
Please so.
Well, how's he playing for the Twins?
He's not.
Oh.
Posthumously.
Nailed it.
Yeah, he died in 2006.
Oh, he did?
Yup.
That long ago?
Mm-hmm.
What about Bert Blyleven? Is he still with the Twins?
I don't.
2006. Wow. What did he die of?
Death.
He died of death.
Yeah. So not everybody does.
That kid came up in the Chicago Project, man. He was hard.
Bert Blyleven. What?
Bert Blyleven. Didn't he play for the Twins?
Yeah, but he is not dead.
Oh. Did he play for the Indians at some point?
I never
thought he
heard
did.
his name before today.
Oh, you've never heard of Bert Blyleven?
Never.
Wow. Kirby Buckett had a hemorrhagic stroke at the house that he shared with his fiancée. He was on his way to getting married, and it just didn't happen. So there you go. Wow, I had
He did
no
play
idea.
with Cleveland for from 81 to 84.
I thought so. He bounced around. He was
Yeah.
on the Pirates for a minute, but I thought that the Indians had him for a little while. So yeah, tomorrow night the weekend series starts with the Guardians and the Twins. I got a letter from another house explosion in Toledo, and one of our listeners,
It's their next door neighbor growing
next
up.
door neighbor. Did you see? Did they hit you up too?
Yeah. Very sad.
My parents' neighbor's house exploded. I used to babysit the mom when she was a kid. She was the youngest of 6. The mom and the mom and son live, and the dad and the daughter die.
Jeez.
I think they took the mom, and this is outside of Toledo this morning.
That latest update that you just got from officials.
Yeah, Josh, I actually just spoke to the Delta fire chief, and he tells me that there were 4 people in the house at the time, a mother, a son, their young daughter, and the father. And he did confirm with me that the mother and the son were both taken to the hospital. The mother taken by helicopter, and the son taken by ambulance. Now, they did confirm that they did find the bodies of the father and the daughter in the rubble right here. I can show you right over here is where they found the father and the
They're
daughter.
like, yeah, don't show us too much rubble, all right? We don't know if we're going to get something in there that we don't want to see. I guess they would have already taken them out there, but man, that's wild.
It doesn't say why it exploded? Or...
No, I'm sure that's probably what they're going to have to try to figure out, but these are usually gas leaks, right?
Yeah.
Or
Man.
hits.
Huh?
A hit?
A hit.
Like on...
A hit on a family?
Yeah.
Out in suburban Toledo?
Dude, witness protection.
Oh, these people were out there hiding. But the guy who, our listener, said that he used to babysit the mom when she was a kid.
Could have been a long game.
Wait, so she was in witness protection. That this would be cross-generational.
Yes.
That would mean that the grandparents were in witness relocation,
Yes.
and she remained?
Yes.
How, by the way, does anybody know, I'm sure somebody knows, but do any of us know how witness relocation works when you've got kids?
I read a book
I always
about
think
a
of-
family that had a son and they had to go into witness protection agency.
Okay.
But they I mean, the kid gets a new identity too.
Everybody
They
gets a
sign
new
you up for-
identity, but
Yeah.
then you grow up with that identity.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you just go on living your life
That's who
under
you
that
are
as-
forever.
Okay.
Yeah. In that town or whatever. Yeah.
Because it would work best if the kid was real little
Right.
and didn't know any better. But if you're like 13 and they're like, "Oh, your dad ratted on the mob."
It'd be so hard because that, especially, I mean, that's one of those things that would work way better before the internet. But now the kids are still able to probably get in touch with their old friends.
Yeah.
That was part of this book, is that the mom wouldn't stay off Facebook And they ended up tracking her because they're trying to figure out who killed their daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the mom she like made a fake Facebook account and was trying to like check up on their old neighborhood Facebook page, but somehow the people in the mob tracked that it was her and like IP addresses or whatever. And that was like a big part of the plot is that she wouldn't stay off social media. And they were like, you have to quit.
I was going to say,
you have to stop doing that.
The people who work now in witness relocation, it must just be like herding cats with these dummies who can't stay off Facebook.
I just also think it's something that happens very, very rarely.
That people
No,
get
you
put into
wouldn't
witness
know.
relocation?
You wouldn't know. That's
mean,
the whole point.
That's
a
how
good
they
point.
that's how they scooped up
Good
Sammy
point, Mary.
Gravano
Yeah.
because he couldn't stop criming. Sammy Gravano rats on John Gotti, and they give him and his family new identities, and they move him out to Phoenix.
Oh, we're going to Phoenix.
And he still wants to be big man on campus, wants to be a tough guy. So he and his family go out there, and he and his son start like a meth ring or something. So they're like, this guy just can't help himself. Went to Arizona with his family and got put back in prison, I think. Because Sammy Gravano, I think, is still alive. But it's like, you have a new life. He was a pretty, I don't know how somebody who was that publicly recognized would be able to hide like that. It's not like they didn't have the mafia in Phoenix. But if he had just kind of been quiet about it, it's like the end of Goodfellas, right? Henry Hill. He's picking up the paper on the front. But even Henry Hill, like that guy didn't stay hidden. Doing the Howard Stern show back in the day. Showing up drunk. But I don't know. If you're a kid and they go, hey, Pasquale, your new name is Mark. And they go, all right. And then people try to catch you. They go, hey, Pasquale. What? I mean, who? Huh? What? What's that? Because there's all kinds of movies along those lines. There's like a De Niro, Michelle Pfeiffer movie from years ago about that. And
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, Mary's take is this house that blew up was a mob hit.
Yes. Maybe.
Hell hath no fury like the Toledo mob.
I'm just saying maybe.
Mm.
Toledo's a huge human trafficking city because it's like right in the middle of everything. On Detroit, over Cleveland. It's
Oh, yeah.
in the middle of 80 or 90.
Well, it's like when we used to work in
not far from Canada.
When we used to work in Independence, you know, where 480 and 77 are right there. It's like that. They're always pulling out teenage girls out of those hotels because it's right there. You can get on and off with the quickness. When I first got my gig in Kalamazoo, Michigan, it's equidistant on 94 between Chicago and Detroit. So it was a massive, like, narco traffic route. There was always people getting scooped up in Kalamazoo because it's right there. The highway cuts right through it. Get right on, get right off.
I worked at the mall in college, and they gave us training on how to. We had to watch a video on like
In Toledo
on like because I guess that mall had been hit a couple times for human trafficking, where they're like giving you signs that someone's being human trafficked. Like if someone, you know, it looks like they have a really poorly done choppy haircut or like a bad dye job, like things like young girls whose hair are very clearly messily box dyed and are very submissive and quiet, and yeah, it was crazy.
Good things to look for, but you also had to realize that you were running the risk of really insulting someone who just didn't have a good eye for detail.
Just did their own hair that day.
Yeah.
No, but they were like, if someone comes in and drops, you know, thousands of dollars on an entirely new wardrobe,
Right.
or if they're like, I need a new outfit and she has to wear it out of the store.
Hmm.
I mean, I never ran into anything
I was
like
going to say,
that,
did you
but-
ever scoop anybody
No,
up?
I never ran into anything like that, but that was like part of the training video specifically for Franklin Park Mall.
But also after that training, everybody kind of probably gets a thing in their head where they're like,
Everyone's being trafficked.
I hope I get to help someone. Yes,
Well,
everyone.
you're thinking about it, and now you're like paying
I'm
way
gonna
too
be a
close of
hero.
attention.
Yeah.
To like little kids.
Mhm.
You're like, is this your mom? You know?
Yeah. I got a voicemail from a guy who's worried about Bill, and I don't know what he means. Where is that?
Yes, Alan, I'm concerned about Bill. he's hanging out with the guy who looks like a 90s cokehead at that bar that just opened. And the girl with the large breasts is a cam girl, basically showing her beehole.
What is he talking about?
He's talking
His
about Pants and
podcast.
Tommy
Pants and Tommy.
from my podcast, Cleveland
What
America.
But what bar is he talking?
I'm not
one
even allowed to
Pants
bring
owns.
it up. Yeah.
He says he looks like a 90s cokehead? What does that mean?
Pants looks like a retired wrestler. Not a 90s cokehead, but Pants has never done cocaine, and they're my friends, and we do
I
a
didn't-
podcast at the bar.
Well, it
we,
sounded...
we do
it's-
the podcast when the bar's not even open.
But it sounded like he saw you out somewhere and was... Okay. I didn't know what
I
he
think
was.
he's
Is that
just
the whole thing?
I think he's just
Yeah.
speculating wildly that I'm living some wild and crazy life.
Well,
when-
that's what I wanted to know. I was like, ooh, this might be good.
No, I run the shows that I do each week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm doing
dare you?
stand-up shows, and then I have a lot of weekends where I'm doing shows. This weekend is the bar's 1-year anniversary, so I'll be there on Saturday hanging out
Is she showing her beehole?
on OnlyFans.
Ah, I see.
Wait, that wasn't the whole message.
dare you?
Yeah, that's why I
Sounded
was like,
you cut it off.
no, I didn't. He was like, I don't.
Play it
No,
again.
that was it. That's why I was like, I go, what's happening here? I thought like it sounded like he saw you out somewhere.
He may have. I mean,
Oh,
I
okay.
do go out, but if I'm out, like, hanging with, these are my very good friends.
No, I was just saying that would be a good story if you
Yeah.
were like, oh, so anyway, I was out and this girl showed me her butthole.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good story.
Yeah, you gotta. She's never shown me anything in person. Like,
But I don't know that.
she's
I,
got-
you know.
oh, yeah.
All right.
But
We got to get a good buzz going. I mean, people on OnlyFans, you got to get some word of mouth.
Wait a minute. Do you subscribe to Tommy's OnlyFans?
I did before she was on the podcast. I actually still do, but I don't look at it just because it's like just to support her in a way.
Well, just
That-
give her $5. Why do you? I mean,
I don't
that's
know, it's
really
just-
weird to me.
Yeah, well, you're weirded out by that stuff, and I don't.
Subscribing
judge.
to your friend's OnlyFans isn't weird to you? Like
No.
someone that you see and interact with on a daily basis?
No.
Alan, am I alone here?
Don't draw me into this. I mean, I've got my boundaries on things, but it's whatever.
Oh.
I mean, first of all, okay, I will say this. If you saw your friend naked, big deal. It would be like, okay. But if it's somebody who's like publicly available to do that, it's like, all
You
right.
can see it all on her Twitter.
Well, that's what I'm
She talks
saying.
about
Like,
it all the time.
right. So,
Right, but that's your friend.
like, I
though.
didn't see.
But
I would
she's-
like.
It's just a naked body.
I would not want to see your sister's OnlyFans.
That's what I mean.
Well, that's your sister though. This is a friend of his.
But it's he's probably
I knew her from
very
that.
close with her.
Yeah, but I can be very close with her, and also, the way you look at sex and the way I look at sex is very, very different. Like, it is not this thing where like seeing those videos of her or seeing her naked or anything like that doesn't make me go. I don't know. It's just something she does.
I
It's
just
not a
had
big deal.
A friend of mine request foot pictures from me, and I was so upset about it that I told him I didn't want to talk to him anymore because I was like, "This is
That's all I gotta do?
inappropriate. This this is wildly inappropriate. You are crossing a boundary because you know me, you know my boyfriend, and now you're asking for sexual content from me."
These are boundaries that need to be set with each person.
Yeah, I've seen our friend Leslie. She does burlesque shows, and I go there to support her at that.
Yeah, I would not want to.
She's not stripping naked. Or
Burlesque
bending
is
over,
pretty
showing her
down to the nuts and
beehole.
bolts.
Pretty
I mean,
close.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
She's down to just basically like a thong and pasties.
And some girls just really, really want people to see them naked.
I get that, but I feel like for that to be your opposite sex friend, that's a little weird to me. I would, if I had a
To
male
you.
friend, I'm saying to me,
Yeah.
if I had a male friend who was on OnlyFans, I would not subscribe to their OnlyFans because they are my friend.
Well, you're not a very
Did you
good
ever sleep
friend.
with any of your friends?
Maybe
back in the day?
one.
Right. Well, I
That
slept with a
wasn't-
lot of my friends.
That wasn't like a line that I crossed because I don't like being friends with people after we sleep together. I don't think there's a point.
Yeah, we can go right past that. So, but to his point, if it's not a big deal to either of them,
Yeah.
now the paying for the OnlyFans and not looking at it,
I I'll buy that.
I mean,
Listen, if it shows
why
up in my
wouldn't- if it shows up,
if it shows
Just
up in
buy
my
her-
feed,
If you buy her a drink when you're out, that's the same amount of money.
I do sometimes buy her drinks, but I
That's
don't
my
know.
point. You don't have to be subscribed to her OnlyFans to support her.
let
You know what
him
I'm saying?
spend
I
his
know,
money
but-
how he
But
wants
I do.
to.
So, I mean, there it is.
That's
Bill is supporting small business, Mary.
Mary, you don't even subscribe to my YouTube channel, so you shut
Yes,
up.
I do.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Check right now.
I know that I do. What do you need me to send you a screenshot? I know
Yes.
that I do.
But that doesn't cost anything.
No, but I'm saying, like,
But you can
He's
do that for
talking about
free.
He's a better friend because he subscribes to her OnlyFans and stares at her boobs.
Oh, I see.
I scroll past them.
No, you don't.
I look at them for a little bit.
How do I even see who I'm subscribed to? Playlist.
Just
I
go
don't
to
even
my
know how
channel.
to do this. Oh, but
Wait.
yeah, I don't know. I just find that a little weird
Mhm.
that you would want to have your friends.
Well, it's
I
not
don't know.
like that's how I do all my friends. Tommy has got a very certain look that's better to look like. I wouldn't subscribe to Alan's OnlyFans.
Yeah,
But
you
Alan
would.
is a boy.
Yeah, you would. Trust me.
There's plenty of I have plenty of friends that I wouldn't subscribe to their OnlyFans.
That makes it worse. You get that? Because
She's
then
super
what
hot.
you're saying right now is that this is not okay. Maybe I have a weird view on friendship, but that's
No,
not
you
a
have-
friendship. If you
Nobody's
wanna-
saying weird view, but you do have a much different relationship with sex than a lot of other people do. Sex and nudity.
I feel like if you think I'm hot and we're friends and you want to see me naked, we are not friends. You are you want to have sex with me. If you
Yeah,
think I'm
but-
hot and want to see me naked, that's not a friendship.
But somebody wanting to see you naked is different than if you had pictures easily attainable. That's
it doesn't
different.
matter if they're easily attainable or not.
Well, yeah, because they clearly don't have a problem with anybody seeing them naked.
Well, we have
friend
a-
or foe.
But we have a really good friendship, and like I'm very
Okay,
respectful
but
of
is
her.
it a
And
friendship if that's not an ulterior motive, but that's I feel like friendships are non-sexual, and you very clearly are attracted to her.
But he's not having
Yeah.
sex with
But
her.
I'm not
She's
having
not
sex
having
with-
sex with her, but he might be doing other stuff.
Oh,
I have in the past.
that is
That's what I'm
sex with
saying.
him.
That's
She
not
knows.
weird. That's not weird.
Not to
That's not
us.
weird.
We don't care.
Well, that's weird. Yeah, now that's weird.
That's
but,
weird.
But that is sex with himself, Mary.
But it is not a friendship. There's a difference. There's a difference to me
Why is it not a friendship?
because you don't want to have sex with your friends.
It's their friendship.
No, that's some friends you do want to have sex with.
It's very strange to me. I did not know. I'm just saying. This is new information to me,
Mm-hmm.
and that's weird to me. That's a strange thing to do to a friend. Like I said, that guy, I've known.
He's
for
not doing
years.
anything to her.
No, but it's a weird. I think that's a weird relationship to have with somebody.
Oh,
I have a
works
lot of
for-
weird
works for them.
relationships.
Yeah, it works for
and
them.
again, if you two are both cool with it, great. That's just
Yeah, we
to me.
we're not
a
worried
little
about it.
Strange. Like I mean, and like
we
I said,
talked about it a lot on the show.
If you had a super hot guy friend, and I'm excluding Bill and I,
obviously.
if you had a super hot guy friend who had an OnlyFans, you wouldn't look at it?
No.
I
because
don't mean telling him. You wouldn't on the low
No.
look at it?
I wouldn't want to know because, like I told you,
But it's a naked
then
dude. It's a naked
it is
dude.
my friend. This is someone I have to see in real life.
But what is your head going to explode when you
It
see
would
them the next
change
time?
the way that I interacted with them.
But it's no
yes.
different than when you have a dream about someone that you're having sex with them,
And
then
that's
you wake.
weird.
Yeah, for like a day.
But not if I'm actively seeking out. You have to actively seek out these pictures. You
Right.
are doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
It's not like you're making it like, oh, it just shows up. No.
Well, it does also just show up in my feed, like on Instagram and stuff.
I don't know, man.
I think it's
And I
weird
get
that you think you can't be friends with someone that you would also want to have sex with.
Then that's not a friendship to me.
How?
Because now you want to have I don't think that friendships have a physical component to them.
Have you ever heard friends with benefits, Mary?
Yes, I've had them. And literally
Yeah!
it is hey, Thursday at 5, yep, and when we'll hook up and then maybe go eat dinner afterward, but we're not like hanging out 4 times a week and then also sleeping together. That's a relationship.
But some people might just think of it as friends. Tommy's also polyamorous, so she has a husband and a boyfriend, and then she dates people as well. Like
Who's got time for that?
Tommy does.
God bless
And-
America.
I'm not hung up on sex
Listen,
like that. I just don't think it's a big
I am more prude
deal.
than most people. I understand that.
Right.
I'm not prude one-on-one. I'm not like when it's just me and the guy, all would do whatever. But like when it comes
You
to
and your not friend?
me and a sexual partner. Yeah. But what I'm saying is like when my friend requested foot pics from me and I knew what they were going to be used for, I was so like I felt
Maybe he was a talent agent, Mary, and he was
He
just
was
trying to
not.
get his stable of foot models together.
I felt violated where I was like, how could you even ask me this?
I would be
Like,
so flattered to be like, oh, you want to?
no.
I don't think
Oh,
I don't think either one of your takes is weird. Some people are like, yeah, that's my friend. Other people are like, it's a naked person. I don't care. We can still hang out and do
so
whatever.
many naked people.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying? Like,
the
you
law
can
of
look at
averages says
any
some of them
naked
are going to be your
person.
friends.
But you don't have to seek out your friends, is my point.
I'm,
You can seek
but I'm
out
friends
other
with her
naked.
because I saw her naked first.
That's weird to me too.
Well, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, we became friends
We
because I saw
did.
her boobs.
That's
She
weird to me
I
too.
love it.
I found her on Instagram, followed her on OnlyFans, and then
So what's that first message?
do you want to be on my podcast?
Yeah.
And so she was a guest on my podcast when it was the Bill Squire show, and then a year later had her on again for the 1 year anniversary of the show, and then we had her on. Then she started coming on the show every week, and
I mean, that's
So-
how
and
Erica
so-
got on this show. Was saw her boobs.
That doesn't make your girlfriend feel weird? Or you don't care?
I don't care.
This was two girlfriends
I'm
ago,
very-
though, right?
Well, that
I'm
was two
talking about
girlfriends
right
ago. But
now.
right now, no. The other night she said I had a dream about Tommy's boobs.
Is your girlfriend on OnlyFans?
No.
Okay.
I would not be okay if I knew Brian was subscribed to an OnlyFans of a friend of ours. I would not be okay with that.
Well, that would be strange. Yes, that would be weird because you both know that person.
That's exactly the situation Bill's in.
With him and
With
Tommy?
He
But
he
there's
has
just
a
the two of
girlfriend and
them.
is subscribed. No, he has a girlfriend and is subscribed to a friend's OnlyFans.
But does
That
she
is
know her
weird.
too?
Yeah, they met a few times.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's a mutual friend.
I would be very uncomfortable. Like, that would be a discussion. Like, hey, this is
And I'd be like,
messed
okay,
up.
if that's a deal breaker, bye.
Oh,
If
really?
If she said, hey, I'm uncomfortable with you following this person that you see all the
I don't
time.
want to change who I am. Because it's not a big deal to me.
Bill Squire,
So
everybody.
why is it a big deal to you? I'm not like
There's no
But if it's
compromise in
someone
your
that
mind.
You love,
No, it
it's
just-
someone that you love saying, what you're doing is hurting me and I don't like it. And you would say, hit the road. Sorry about your luck.
I'd be like, well, I don't think it's a big deal. So if
But they're telling you this is a big deal and this is
right,
hurting
and I'm
me.
saying, well, this is who I am. This is who I've been the whole time. You had no problem with it. Why is it a problem now? But yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, feelings in relationships do change. Somebody might come to
Right.
the conclusion that they are not cool with something.
Yeah, and
that
they go,
were-
all right, well,
Okay, see you later. Well, that's another way to do it too.
That's crazy.
To you.
To me.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
understood.
I'm the one saying it.
Understood.
These are all my opinions.
Right. But the implication is that he's crazy.
Yeah, to me, yes. That's a wild thing to do. To me, yes.
Yeah, well,
right. Like I said, I'm much more open about sex than you are.
And I know that. I'm a very monogamous, like, don't even, I don't know, look the other way kind of a thing. But,
Let's look the other way.
like, don't, like, okay, oh, the girl's hot. You know what I mean? Like
like that
I don't
meme
know.
where the guy's looking at the girl who walks
Yeah,
by and
like,
the
hey, knock it
girlfriend's.
off. What are you
Wow, okay. Oh, you don't even want that.
It's fine. Like, if
You
we're in
don't
public,
want to
you see
acknowledge that he
no,
has
no, no, no,
eyes
no.
in the world.
I understand that you're going to find other people attractive. Sure, fine. I don't need to hear about
No,
it. One,
And sometimes they have OnlyFans, and sometimes they're your friend.
Don't make a
But
big
that-
show about it in your presence.
don't make a big show about it. Or the friend thing is like, I don't know. That's a boundary to me. That's crossing a boundary to me.
Well, listen, man. You got it. Whatever makes that whole thing work. What you got to do.
Yeah,
I got a
don't-
break. I'm
I
way
don't
late
care.
here. If you want to send a text 35192, I will have those passes for the Gilmore Project. If you're a Pink Floyd fan, we'll do those coming up.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
Everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app.
Or whatever smart device you have.
Just tell it to play the Alan Cox Show on iHeartRadio. From the Mr. Hero
I crave the hero.
Weather Center.
WMMS weather.
Mostly cloudy tonight, down to 60. Tomorrow and Saturday, chances of rain and thunderstorms. Tomorrow's high 73, Saturday's high 75. On Sunday, mostly sunny with a high of 77.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Mattress Firm's Memorial Day sale is here. Save up to $500 on select adjustable bed sets like the all-new Temper Adapt collection with advanced pressure relief to help reduce aches and pains. Plus, get a $300 instant gift for pillows and